this is abandoned. Please excuse the shadow with the hat if there is one. It's kind of late at night, and I've been trying to shoot this video for a while now and running into roadblocks. What I wanted to do is I wanted to explore a little bit more of the gender identity and sexual identity. And as it is an important part of this journal that I've been trying to put together, it's a very involved process for me, and based off the fact that for so many years I've repressed so many parts of myself because of various reasons, mostly because I didn't want to shock or lose the support of people that I care about. So I would just show them parts that I thought were close enough to what I agreed with or resonated to, but not far enough from what they could accept. And that's been a very important part of my journey, is finding the space and the safety and the comfort to be able to express all parts of myself and not just the parts that I think people can deal with. That being said, I've moved in the past couple years to a non-gendered, agendered identity, and like I said, people might define the terms differently, and that's perfectly valid. For me, I don't identify with any gender, and so I feel like I am agendered. Now, other people might describe that differently, but like I said, the terms that resonate to me and is agendered, and which is what I'll be using. Preferred pronouns, I use I, me, and this one, that one, and a. I have used they, them before, but it feels forced to me. And where this one, that one, it's more organic in my own expression. I'm going to gloss over the gender part of it for right now, and I'll come back to it because I'm going to be talking about gender for a while. And go into the sexual and romantic spectrum. And this is one where I've had a lot more issues because the terminology is so difficult for me, and I've been called out a lot of times and having to try to prove that I'm this or that, and it's exhausting, and it's for me personally, it's a little depressing, and therefore I haven't really explored it to the depth that that it's become something that is just easy to talk about. I think of both sexualization and romantic interaction on spectrums and on continuums. And on each part of these continuums, for me personally, I put like a little fixed point and another fixed point where the vacillation can occur. I feel that I go more from a asexual spectrum to an androsexual spectrum. And this goes more and also into romantic. And I'm only strictly thinking about the level of romance that deals with sexualized intimacy at this point. I will get into other forms of romantic interactions later. But in sexual intimacy and romance, I still go from a asexual to an androsexual, aromantic to a andro-romantic point of vacillation. Now, to simplify that, I definitely say, or I've been saying that I am gray sexual or a gray ace. That is a loaded term in and of itself that I've had some issues with, and some people have had issues with me about, saying that maybe you're just picky or other things like that. And it is not something that, like I said, it's an exhausting interaction most times, where I'm put in a position to validate or argue for my identity, and that causes a lot of problematic kind of reactions. Now, I'm going to try to just accept what I'm putting up right now, like off the cuff, because like I said, this is not something that's easy for me to talk about at this point, because there's still a lot of energy and a lot of emotionalism that's around it. So it's difficult for me. And so moving on from the identity portion to like something else of just how difficult is it to allow people to identify however they feel comfortable. This is a common theme in a lot of my videos, because it's one of my biggest issues that I have with other people and society, is the constant policing within various communities of members of the community and members of other communities, so that we all fit into this homogenized easily digested format. And if we didn't do this to people, then it wouldn't be so hard for people to find comfort and resonance with their identities. It wouldn't be so difficult for people to sit in front of a camera and go, this is me, this is how I identify. Which is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm on this exploration, because I want to give a documentation of my own personal struggle, and maybe someone seeing this will find something in there and will find comfort and resonance to allow themselves to push forward in their own identity and accepting and expressing that identity, because that's important. We need to give space. We need to allow people to find the terms they resonate and support them in that. And which is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm struggling so much through this, because I don't want to have, I don't know how to explain this. I want other people not to have so much of a problem. I want to let people know that your identity is valid, and your expression of your identity is valid, and however you choose, and how many terms or how few terms or how off the cuff it is, how binary it is, how non-binary it is, it's fine. It's okay. And hopefully you'll find comfort and resonance. And that's the words that I've been using a lot lately, is comfort and resonance. And I'm still on my journey. I'm still processing, and I'm still finding the words. And I will still be. And I will continue to make these updates as they come about. And maybe I can round up my Scooby gang and we can do another gender panel, which I hope we can. So this has been a very quick and very rushed update into identity, mainly because I am still struggling through it, and it's very difficult for me to find the words and to find the comfort that I need to express these words. But I do hope someone finds something within here that allows them not to have to struggle so hard. And that's my biggest hope. Alright, well, thanks for watching my floundering around and fighting with words and my own self-policing to, yeah, thanks. Bye.